Have you guys ever taken a video with Windows Movie Maker, and when you went to press record, it showed you a picture of yourself from like 2 minutes before? Creepy. Which means your camera is really always on, isn't it? My host sister puts a little piece of paper over her camera. I always thought she was crazy, but now I kind of get why. So I went on a little shopping spree today on Amazon. Ordered myself a couple iPod cases. There's this one case that is where's the case that I have right now? It's my host sister's. Okay, it's like kind of like this, iPod goes in there and it opens up. It's really nice, like padded leather looking. But it opens up like this, and then it has spots for your credit card in it. That's beautiful, I think. I'm not really going to record this. I'm not really going to edit this, I don't think. But I just thought I gotta get that out there, that I'm not dead. And give you guys a short little update. I'm really procrastinating on the Ami Kinder video because I feel like I need to say something important in it and not just tell them what I'm doing, but I think that nobody really cares as long as I'm posting something. Maybe we'll just post this on the Ami Kinder page. So, Mom, Dad, you guys probably remember that I make videos all the time at home, but that's because I don't have as much of a social life as I had here. And now you're freaking out like that's possible. But at home, I mean, I went out a lot. My parents kind of got annoyed that I wasn't at home all the time, but at the same time, I was at home a lot compared to when I'm here. Here, I finally have a social life. I told you guys about these college kids that I started hanging out with, and a couple of them I ended up becoming really close with. We've got like a team, and the girl, she's 22. Her name's Olya, and she's from Russia. She's an opéa which means she's a nanny. And then there's this guy who's is studying in the university. His name's Mo, and Olya and I show up at Mo's place all the time with like food. If he's lucky, we show up with our own food. And we're just like, oh man, I'm tired, and we hit the bed, and he's just sitting there typing, like working on his thing, and we turn on the TV, and we make ourselves at home, and cook ourselves a tea. In German, that's what you. And my individual relationships with each of them are really different. I mean, I think it's really interesting that we pass so well, the three of us together. My relationship with Olya is that we can be so easygoing with each other. And we can just, I mean, I can call her. Okay, you guys have those friends, right, where you kind of call and you're like, I feel like I'm annoying them. Olya's one of those friends that I can just call and call and call and call and call until she picks up and she doesn't get annoyed or anything. And then we meet and we go out, we have a coffee, or like walk around the town, and it's so, arm in arm, easy going. Us foreigners. Oh, and we try to communicate. It's really cute too. When neither of us really understand what's going on, we're like. And also, what Mo was telling me was that it's really interesting that a young American girl and an older Russian girl are not only like get along together but are friends, because like I guess American girls have the reputation of being like really loud, or like partying, but not like when not partying, just like really loud and kind of in your face. And then Russian girls have the like, I'm kind of locked up and kind of like tough, I guess, and that they'd pass well together, especially with the age difference is really different to Germans. And I can kind of tell that now that he said it, was when we're together and you can kind of hear our different accents, people are like, wow. And my relationship with Mo is really unique, I think. I guess with a lot of my friendships, I've kind of pushed. I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna push, and I'm gonna push, and then I'm gonna like call your mom, and I'm gonna make myself at home at your house. But people like play along with it. But with Mo, it's just like it actually is our relationship, and we can't have a normal conversation. We sit down for a coffee and we start digging into perceptions and culture and individual like things that people handle individually, or cause and effect, or I mean, just all these different these little things that we observe all around us. We just start reading into and digging, and it's that the three of us pass so well together. It's just because we're so there's such I guess what it is it's comfort, that we're all really really comfortable around each other. Just that we've kind of established that that's what our friendship going to be, and we just follow through with it. There's no judging or worrying about how does this look, how does this, what is this. There's just, we're very clear with each other about you know what we think, and then what doesn't seem to agree with what we think, but we've made it clear that we think isn't a problem, because we can be honest with each other. Anyway, I met some really cool people. Then last weekend I went with my sister Kati to Bremen with her dad, his wife, and his son, and Paulina. Why is my thing? Oh, my iTunes just jumped in front of me. I didn't know if it was still recording. And we went to this concert from this guy I've never heard before, but he was actually really good. He's American, which makes him better. He did so many weird genres though. Like when you looked him up online, he was kind of like twang, twang, I'm really depressed, but kind of getting through this, just like, okay. And then he started like, his opening act was rap, and then his second opening act was like, she was really like folky, but really at the same time indie kind of, I guess. She was good. And then he broke out into like that same genre, and then he started doing rap, and then he started covering pop songs, and then he ended in Amazing Grace. I had no idea what I was doing. But I love Kati's family. It was really cool, kind of starting to get with the role, because I've been around them before, but not for longer than a couple hours, and this time it was really getting a feel for how it functioned and kind of functioning with it. And then the next day I caught an early train. Kati drove. Drove the car to the train. Kati now has her license because she's 18. Anyway, caught a train, then drove home, was home for 20 minutes, and then we went to Kassel, which is where my host grandpa lives, and we were there for his birthday party. And in Germany, you start partying for the birthday the night before the birthday at like 5, and then you party into the night, and then you start drinking. The longest party. I took like 4 naps, and then the next day I slept like the whole day. But it was really nice. I really just love the whole, it was like Thanksgiving, I really love the whole family aspect in Germany. And then, not that I don't have it at home, but here it's incorporated into a lot more things than just Christmas and Thanksgiving, you know what I mean? And then, what is today? Today's Tuesday. Then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Oh, yesterday, yeah, I couldn't sleep, so I went over to Moe's, and I don't know why, I just created this comfort zone so I can kind of sleep better over there, I guess. And then we made hamburgers. That's what yesterday was. I was like, we were watching a TV or something, and we started talking about hamburgers. Then we went to the store, and they have this American food. Like they have different brands that just say like America on it, and with like the flag, and it's like a big attraction. And we bought hamburger buns, like American hamburger buns, and American hamburger patties, and then some cheese and some tomatoes. And I kind of follow him around like a puppy dog when we grocery shop. And then we came back and we cooked. Well, he cooked, and I just kind of sat there. We talked, and then watched some TV, and then I went home, and my friend Robin from my school picked me up, and we went bowling, and that was really cool. It was American themed, with American bowling pins on this little American sheet next to American Harley Davidson motorcycle fake ride things, and played with a couple of his friends and his dad, and that was really cool. I woke up this morning and my left butt cheek was really sore, and my like this muscle, I'm so uneducated, was really sore too. So I was just like bowling for 2 hours. Made me gain some muscle. Then last night I went back to Moe's with Olya and we watched something. I don't remember what it was. It doesn't we watch a lot. Probably watch too much. But then today I went and I saw Madagascar 3 with my little sister and my mom, and it was really cute. And ooh, they also bought me Oreos. And okay, so at home I don't eat Oreos that much, but with Mo, when I wake up with Olya, he brings us this like this little bowl of milk with Oreos, and I think I told my sister about that. Like I think I told Luisa about that because why else would they bring me Oreos? But that's so cool. That she's just like, so I guess yesterday they went shopping with my host mom, and Luisa's like, oh, Oreos! That mean a lot to Chelsea if you got her Oreos. So I got home last night really late, and those Oreos were just like leaned up against my computer. So cool! So I ranted a lot. This is probably like a 10-minute long video, but I want to tell you guys I'm not dead, and that I will start to post more now that you guys kind of know what I'm doing. I just kind of felt like, oh my gosh, there's so much to catch up on that I don't have will to make that long of a video, nor do I have time, because usually, oh my god, it's midnight. Usually I get back really late, probably later than right now, and then I'm like, I'm so tired. Like last night I fell asleep on my bed. Sorry, I fell asleep on my bed with my socks on. That's big for me. With my pants on, like my jeans, and then my bra and my window open. That really ticks my mom off when my blinds are open. And I slept until like 1 today. That doesn't happen. I just don't. I never sleep that much, but it's beautiful. But anyway, and then I go. Today I was home relatively a lot. Sorry, I'm ranting a lot, but I needed to get like that over the hump there. Also, I can't even remember last week. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you guys know what I'm doing next, so you know why I don't respond to emails or why I take long or why I don't post a movie or something. This weekend, I'm going to Breslau with my family, which is in Poland. I don't know what we're doing there. I know we're meeting my grandpa and my grandma, I think. Not sure. And then, knowing my host family, we're probably going to walk a lot, and see some history things, which is cool. I'll bring my camera. I've been taking pictures more often, Dad. Just that'll let you know. At first it was like, oh, I have this awesome camera, but I don't want to take it because I don't want to break it. If it's insured and I have it from my exchange, why don't I take it? So now I've been taking it a lot. Like a lot. I have a lot of pictures now. Oh, I lost my iPod at McDonald's when I met that Tola guy. But I found it the next day, which is awesome. Ooh, also I had to read something for the school because our school bought this $10,000 artsy pole and put it in front of the school, wrote something on it, and initiated it and established it for like tolerance or something. And what they wrote, I don't remember what it is. I'll have to write it down and show you guys later. But what it is just about like tolerance of other nationalities, and it's supposed to unite schools around the nation, I guess. But $10,000. It's just like this red pole with this. It's like kind of see-through, and then it has like this two like metal things on the side of it, and it was 10,000 euros. 10,000 euros, by the way, is a lot more expensive than $10,000. Anyway, yeah, so I had to translate part of it and read it in front of the whole school. Kicked butt. Everybody was making fun of my American accent. Like, her English is really good, but her accent's so American. Also, I'm gonna post a link, you guys, for a video that, right now, if I can figure it out, for a video that I saw in the keynote today that I just realized was such an American accent I've never realized before when I've been here. So, yeah, I gotta go, because this movie is enormously long, but I love you guys, and have a nice week. Send me an email. If you guys see me on Skype, just Skype me. If I don't pick up, it's because I'm not home, because believe me, I'm like a Skype addict lately. I'm gonna go. It's too long. Love. It's not stopping. I hate when this happens. It's not